The issue that I kept running into was that none of the routes were interesting. It became looking at the map itself and going, well, no, we're gonna see how well the story does at setting you on a linear path, because a lot of the problem that we saw, at least I saw with the
well, goddamn
discussions around Tears of the Kingdom when it first dropped, was that it wasn't linear. It was just too open. It was a criticism that stuck with me because I was like, the game kind of does, but I understand the gripe here. And it was something that I also kind of agreed upon because I had just finished Skyward Sword. And I was like, yeah, I miss items. So what I did was, I was like, all right, the game obviously wants you to go to Hebra first. You get this tier very quickly. You can get this one, which is Dragon Tier 2. You have to somewhat avoid this one. You have to just know not to do it. How the fuck would you know not to do it? Well, if you go to the Forgotten Temple and you pay attention, you get the tiers in order so you know which to hit first, second, third, yada, yada. But it's still, this is a really odd placement, but we'll talk about this in a second. If you pull up to Hebra, you see Impa and whatever the hell her assistant's name is, and they put you in the right direction of the next tier. So that's good. It keeps you linear because this is also the next place that the game wants you to go to. The game does do a good job at getting you from like Temple 1 through 5 linearly, and it gives you enough things to do. Like the game will be like, all right, here's the next stop, Hebra. Here's 4 shrines that are directly in that path, and that way every time you go to a new city, you have exactly 4 shrines completed on the way there. So that way you can just use the goddess statue that's there. So yeah, the game does a good job on that, but like there are small things that I will probably discuss in greater detail in like the video